What's up, mama? What's up, mama? You ready to pull up?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Channel. But anyway, Shania with the Fiya.
Live from the motherfucking way. You feel me? I had to throw that in there. Because we actually home.
Fire in desire.
Home. Somebody finally came home. Yeah, for a little bit.
I did, you guys. I'm back home in Baltimore. Fuck it is, I mean.
Whoa, stupid. Yeah, gets ready to drag on this one, you feel me?
I'm going to drink to that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
this
Niggas
is all
ain't
for
been
show.
home.
We haven't been drinking.
She lying.
Topics, I understand.
So today's topic is
Right.
gender roles in relationships.
'Cause I'm a man.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real.
As you can see, I have my two guy friends here. This is Eric.
Hey,
This
Caso,
is
Caso.
Vince. All right. You guys can introduce yourselves if you like.
Oh, this is when you pull the whole, hey, look, shout out to my moms, for real, for real.
Shout out to all the fans.
Hey, look, shout out.
Everybody at SQ.
Hey, look, since I'm back in the town, for real, shout out to all my Zone 15 niggas, you feel me? I was over there for a little bit, you feel me? And then now, real. I used to actually live in Park Heights, like, real. And then now, you know, I live over East, you feel me? Shout out to all my Hartford Road niggas, you feel me? And, yeah. And then, hold on. I want to thank all of my colleagues at work. Say no.
Brenda.
Ash, I see you. No, real. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Cesar Picasso. Get at the boy.
All right, Vincent.
I'm Vince. Indeed, it's Vince on Instagram and Vince1820 on Snap. If you need to fight,
He said 18.
So, I added my friends because, as you know, if you watched the first video, if you didn't, I would suggest that you watch it. But I was with my girls and we discussed dating 101, the beginning stages. And I wanted to bring my male friends here so I can get, we can all get a different dynamic on how men think on different topics. So today, like I said earlier, we're going to talk about gender roles and in relationships and how that works. What do you think your role is in a relationship, or what do you think the woman's role is in a relationship?
Alright. I'm gonna just keep it stat. Like, realistically, I just feel like it's a male's job to be the protective one of the relationship, family, however you want to put it. Simply because like we come off as the more masculine, kind of stronger, and I know there's always the women are strong too. Nothing against y'all, but at the end of the day, I just feel like it's the man's job. Later on, it's the father's job. It's the grandfather's job. Like when people have problems, when it always comes to anything, mostly physical, but whenever there's problems or things that need to be solved or something needs to get done, it's like, damn, let me ask my dad, let me ask my uncle. Like whenever it's like, not trying to say women don't do hard work, but like hard labor work involved, is always a masculine side of it. So it's just like I feel like men are found naturally, and naturally we are, should be the protective ones, and then women are more on of an emotional level where like they're more the caring. Like, all right, if I got a cut and I need to know how to properly clean it, I'm gonna call my mom. I ain't calling my dad. Like if I needed to cut right, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna call my like. It's just something about women that give them that soft, nurturing kind of vibe where like. I just feel like men should be the masculine protective. Not saying they only should cut grass, because women can cut grass too. But like realistically, all the hard labor, put it on the male side. Anything that needs care, put it on the female side. Like that's just how it is. Like every doctor has a nurse. I'm gonna just put it like that. Every doctor has a nurse. You feel me? I do the stitches, but I need somebody that tells me like, all right, make sure you got this amount and this. Like
yeah, exactly. I understand that.
I mean, that's how I look at it.
What do you think, sir?
With me, I'm always trying to keep everything like mutual. So if it's something, say if it's something that me and my girl know we both can do, she should be able to do something that I can. If I'm not there, she can do it.
Okay, I understand.
So like if something broken here or something like that, it's gonna be on me to fix it or call somebody to fix it. But if she know how to fix it,
then I should be able to do that.
My question to that is how, alright, if I'm gonna just say, alright, so if this table broke right now, right? And your girl was here, would you want her to like actually bolt, screw, and put everything back together and completely fix the table, or would you only expect her to like just get the table to stand still? You feel me? Like would you? Let's say the table broke. Would you rather just put a book under the table, or do you want her to actually like take the leg apart, fix the leg? You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to down women, but like to how much would you? You get what I'm saying?
How much would you trust her to do it?
Yeah.
So in my head, I'd be like, all right, it's either she's gonna completely fix it, or she's gonna make sure it's standing up so that I can come home and fix it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But if she fix it completely, I'm gonna come down here and check just to make sure. Like, so somebody else put something on the table and want the whole shit to fall and everything.
Who put it together?
Shake my head like, okay, that's that IKEA. All right. Yeah.
All right. I mean, like for me, well, you guys know I'm different.
She's a nigga.
Yeah, you talking about that nigga burp you had earlier. Is that coming back up?
I mean, maybe later. But I'm even though I've had I have my dad, I have technically 2 dads, but that's a long story. But I've always been independent as far as like my mom raised me to like, and my dad, like I don't need a man to take care of me, but
which is good,
which is fine, right? Which is good, but I also like I'm into cars, I'm into fixing stuff, I'm into like doing. If I don't need you to do it, but I would prefer you to do it. But if I if I can do it myself, then I'm gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Because like at the end of the day, every guy wants a girl that could do on her own. You feel me? Like if I'm at work, I don't need my girl calling me saying, hey, how do you start the dishwasher? Like, shorty, just press the button and keep it moving. Like, not to make light of it, like, I'm just saying, like, there's just certain things you need to do on your own, like, or it needs to get it going. But, like, when you call me, it's like, all right, you just take care of this for now until I get home. Not saying you can't do it, but I want to do it. Like,
see, it's a lot of guys out here that don't like independent women. They want somebody to be submissive to them.
She can be, but just not
there.
But
it's not. I don't like. That's like old thinking to me.
Yeah.
I think like women should be more independent because it is happening now. Women are way more independent than they used to be. They're figuring out things that they.
But I think that makes
they can do more than guys.
Insecure.
And it does.
It makes. For lack of better words, the soft ass men insecure. That's the thing. Like, because even with a girl that's more independent now, like I'm not knocking any women's like independency in general, but like if right now I find a girl, like I'm single, so if I find a girl right now that's making more bread than me, got a car, let me say it like this, that has more bread than me.
Maybe it's more established than you.
Thank you. Yeah. Because like in essence we kind of would have the same things, but like that's just more established than I am right now. I'm not gonna be afraid of like before. I'm not gonna front like if you asked me this 3 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I ain't really fuck with a girl that make more bread than me. But like now it's just like we can help each other. Like I know where I want to be in life. I'm not too sure where she wants to be.
As long as she's there to guide you along the way, and she's not like interrupting your hustle or trying to like boast that she's like, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, then that's fine.
Help me out. Like I don't care. Like
my problem was, well, let's say for example. I remember, like, I can do a lot of things car-wise on my own. Now, some guys don't, like, I can change it. I know how to change a tire. Granted, these little arms I have.
Ain't when we lifting the whole tire and everything. Hey, but you got it moving.
You gonna just roll it.
Hey.
I can do that. I would prefer, because I remember when I was going to UB, I had a flat tire, and no one could help me. Like,
yo, that is the worst.
No one knew how to. I had a boyfriend at the time, you guys. I had a boyfriend at the time.
That is the worst.
And where the fuck was he at?
No,
and he did
but
not.
That goes back to
me.
That's the thing I hate. Yo, like seeing like, and I'm not. I mean, it's gonna come off how it is, but like back in the day, you know how like men used to know how to change the tire. You could put stuff up in the house. Like I feel like as men, we still need to have those kind of like roles, and because like even if I had a girl who was a super mechanic, I mean like she can change engine pressure like off the back. Like if I had a girl that was a super mechanic, I'm trying to tell you, she would feel so much happier seeing me work on her car than having
her.
Yeah.
That's why my homeboy from work tried to tell me do his brakes. I'm like, yo, breaks. Yeah, but I want you to do. No, if you a man, you know how to do it. Then why do you want me to do it? Like that's
come on
weird.
now. I can cook. I'm like my mom's Caribbean. I know how to cook. But you know how happy it is to see a girl cook for me. But
you get tired of having to like try to take care
what
of
you want?
everything.
What you want? What you want?
Somebody trying to take care of you.
Thank you.
I felt this though. Like
Come on
I
now.
walked, cause we used to hang like in the gym a lot when
Yeah.
I was going to school,
Yeah.
and like walking
that was
in
first
there.
period.
Walking in there like with a bunch of males, and I'm like looking around, like calling my dad, like, "Daddy, what do I do?" Because at the time I wasn't as like car savvy as I was, as I am now. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna put like all I knew was fix a flat or something like that. But the hole was like bigger. It wasn't like fix a flat could fix it. Like I needed to get it to a place to get a tire or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, looking around, and the guy I was with. No help. And I feel like, and then somebody else was like, "Oh, I'll put the spare tire on. You got a spare tire?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have a spare tire." And he's like, "Okay, well, why didn't he say that?" And I just was like, but I would feel like, wouldn't he feel embarrassed by allowing another man to take care of your woman in a sense? But I guess we were young, and so a lot of
shit.
But that comes from, I don't want to say it comes from everybody, because a lot of people that don't grow up with like a father in their life, but they like I have male figures in my life. I don't.
Yeah, just
like,
male figure.
You have a male figure. They teach you. As far as like having a mentor and stuff, like they teach you to do certain things.
Yeah.
But even if you have your dad and that's your male figure, he should be the one teaching you.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of guys now, they just like, are you having a baby? Can you get an abortion?
Yeah.
I mean, because that is true. Like, there's not a lot of male figures in a lot of males' lives in general on a higher side. It's just like I just feel like people just the fellas just gotta have that need to actually like, because like until you experience per se, and I know you have, I have, but like until like how good it is to have, even if it's just a girl you just talking to for real. Prime example with the tire thing, high tire thing. If she just call you like, "Yo, my tire, blah blah," you come up there, pull up there, do the thing, get it done. Especially if you do it in a timely manner. You know how good it is for her to. Girl, he just changed my tire hella quick.
You gonna get more calls now.
You already know what's very happening later tonight. Like it's just
crazy.
Small things like that. Like, because it's not like life isn't about bragging, but being able to provide for somebody else on that factor. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like my friends now, they call me Prophet Vince for bullshit reasons.
Profit? No, you got a good reason. I was like, niggas be saying, "Oh, they call me Speedy 88 for a bullshit reason." Come on now.
Not because like I try to be that motivational, like inspirational guy. Because I have to motivate my own self to do a lot of shit.
Dog, I know.
So like when they going through some shit, I'm like, yo, you can do it. Like because you see some shit people going through, you went.
So as far as like financially, where do you want yourself to be, or where do you think the woman should be?
I'm gonna keep it like this. Until I find otherwise, whether it's a different strategy with whoever I meet or whatever the case may be, I feel like I should pay for most of the stuff. Hear me out. Because I like paying for things. I like buying my girl stuff and like taking care of her. However, if I ever get into a rut or whatever the case may be, I may need her to back me up right there and there.
Yeah.
But also, that shouldn't be I'm always in a rut kind of thing. That's what people get it confused. Like, I'm like, all right, look, I'm going to take you out. Boom. I'm going to pay for it. Boom. You can handle the tip. Whatever. If you want, go ahead. Whatever. Boom. But if I'm ever down, like, if it's like for 2 weeks or something happened, you just help me out that 2 weeks. Boom. After that, I'm back on my feet. I'm good again. Niggas didn't get all in the, I'm down, realize she helped me, and then start, I'm down forever. Nah, that's not cool, because, like, like, your girl's already going to take care of you emotionally.
Right.
Like, she gonna look out for you, make sure you're good. If I have a bad day, she gonna put her stuff aside to make sure I'm good. I mean, I would do the same in return. That's just natural instincts here. Like, females are gonna be the carrying one. So, she already take care of me, and then I feel like it's just only right. I make sure she's protected and well taken care of. Like, that's just me.
I think, like, well, I agree with everything that you're saying, and I know that, like, in my previous experiences, I've always been, well, actually, no, because the relationship I was in before the one I just got out of, like he took care of everything financially because that's like where he came from, you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of like I wouldn't say I wasn't feeling it, but it was just like, okay, you can't like buy my
Buy
my
your heart, basically.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that was getting us a little bit too extreme. Like, and then I wanted him, you know, to get a job. Granted, I mean, I'm a little bit more advanced than mature at
Yeah.
my age. So like in high school and even like freshman year of college, like I was like, okay, like when you're gonna get a job, you know what I'm saying? Because like right now you're paying for all of this, like you're taking care of me financially, but it's not yours, and I don't want to keep feeling like
I get what
I'm
you're saying.
using you or whatnot, because I don't like. And I notice a lot of men now, like the guys.
I mean, on the side note, I mean, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but if my man, if he feel like he cool with it, he cool with it. I'm not gonna agree with it, but like,
Which is
if you got somebody providing for you, like, fuck, I'm gonna just say my mom's. If my mom's giving me a stack every 2 weeks, right? Shout out to my mom's if she ever give me a stack 2 weeks. But I'm just saying, if she give me a stack every 2 weeks, especially freshman year in college, I'm not ready to feel like I need to work for what? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but
it ain't right to me now, but if I was in the same position,
I felt like he was a little bit. He would be controlling, and then he would be soft. And it's just like you can't be both.
I have 3 things. First one, when we talking about the financial situation, I want to be able. Because I'm a little bad with money too sometimes. So I'm at because I just got out of school, so like this shit, tuition had to get paid for, a lot of shit had to get paid for before I could even use my own money.
Mm-hmm.
right?
So now I'm at the point where, all right, now it's time for me to get financially stable. One, and I want whoever I'm going to be with to also be financially stable too.
Right.
No matter what, I was raised to be a gentleman, so I'm going to be. If we out somewhere, best believe I'm going to pay for a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, I don't even care what you say. Like you try to take the shit, I'm paying for it. I don't care. If
That's
I got
good.
the money for it, got the money for it, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
If we don't have the money for it, if you don't have the money for it, we're not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go that place.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm learning to be like a little more humble with my money now.
Yeah.
What was the second thing? Second thing with in your situation, we just got out of high school, so it's like I keep telling people some relationships do work outside of when they finish high school, they go to college together.
Yeah.
Some
They
things work.
can.
One of my boy they about to get married. I think just coming up year. They've been together for like 8 years now, 9 years.
Yo, shout out to them. That's
They've been
real
together
goals.
since middle school.
Shout out to them. That's real goals,
Right.
yo.
That's
I'm
really-
like, damn.
That's
They went through trial and error. I know they had.
I know that. Yeah, of course. There's always back doors behind a relationship that nobody know about. But like, shout out to them for maintaining the 8 years, though.
Like, dude, that's a lot.
Whoever that is, yo, shout out to them. Facts.
But I forgot the fucking third point.
yeah.
At that, just those 2 points. Like,
Yeah.
No, back to what you said though about the financial thing. Like, if I'm with my girl, like, she knows most of the females I hang with know I'm gonna take care of them 9 times out of 10. Like, that's just how I am. Whenever it comes to women in my life, like if you're a real female friend of me, I'm gonna take care of you. And it's not even me trying to get at you, me trying to like nah, like you my man.
That's the issue.
I'ma
though.
hang with you. I'm explain, but because I pick my friends. I'm very selective with my friends. You can ask Shy, you can ask my man's P. I'm very selective with my
I became
friends.
that way
like,
too.
Like, but at the same time, back to my girl. Like, if I'm with a girl and my girl in general, and I'm taking her out. If I sporadically take her out, then it's on me. There's no reason why she should have to pay. If I like, hey,
Right.
I'm taking you out right now, that's on me. Like, I
Yeah.
don't say,
Yo,
I
let's
really
go out.
don't.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. But if her not planning a date, and I'm like, yo, this is what I plan on spending this week. It is what it is.
Right.
If she wants to put extra to it to make it better,
Right.
or if she wants to cut it in half, I'm all for
I
it. You
used
feel
to
me?
try
Like,
to do
I
that.
ain't,
I don't argue with that
Yeah.
shit. Like, if you want to do it, do it.
especially
not,
if you know I
still
need the
got
help.
you.
Like, I ain't.
Yeah.
But if I sporadically pick you up, I'm like, oh, we going, and like,
Yeah. Like I've been trained. I kind of trained myself like to if I'm going out with a guy, like
Bring
should
some
I-
money.
Yes,
Bring some
because you never know. Like especially like with my ex, I
niggas be
had
flaking
to.
nowadays, yo.
I had to like prepare myself for. Okay, well,
I remember the third point now.
we need to.
I remember that.
I need to. Most of the time, and we didn't really go on dates like that. So I had to like initiate a date and I know I had to come up with like I need to have Shania, you need to have the money so y'all can go out basically because I
Side
knew
note,
his
that's
situation.
really bad though.
That's a really bad thought. You should
No, in a relationship in general, like even if it's male, even though I say I like paying for a lot of shit, there's a difference when me taking my girl out and she got bread. So when I take her out knowing she doesn't have bread, because on that note now it's like I really have to pay like, and I'm gonna wanna how do I say this? I'm gonna want to take care of her. 'Cause that's my other half. If I see her happy, if I'm out with my girl, right, and I only got $40, but she want to go out and she don't got bread, that's a problem. One, two, we go out. I try to find something cheap because something like this has happened to me. And it wasn't with my girl. That's a different story. But it's like I'm like, yo, I want to go here. You want to go here. So in my head, fuck it. I guess we gotta go here. No, I don't have the money.
in your head.
Thank you. I don't have the money for it. So now you don't got bread. I don't got bread, but somebody gotta pay. So if you gotta live a relationship like that, we're like, yo, and I'm not trying to knock anybody, like everybody's at a different hustle right now, but know what you're going out for and know how much you got to go out. Like I would feel bad if I went out and my girl had to pay for me every time. I don't care what no nigga say. Like I wouldn't feel good. I don't care if she dropping $5 on me every time. Like it adds up. Like if I'm not compensating that, and it's not to push money for money, but like I just feel like as a guy, like, and I know everybody's range differently, but like, not saying I gotta make more than you, but I'm gonna put out more to you, and it's not the show, but it's just that, yo, I got you.
Right.
You can make $100K a year, and I make 60. I'm still going.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
It's just a.
It's like, and I feel like I tried so hard. I'm the type of person if I'm in a relationship, well, especially with my ex, like I don't think anybody realized how hard I tried to keep the both of us happy, or like tried to hold on, because I was the type of person, like if I have someone, I'm really not trying to let you go, because I don't even know, like if I didn't have confidence like that. I didn't have like, if you gone, then what the frick am I gonna have? Because like I said before, like all my friends were his friends. Like everybody that I knew was through him. So if like once he's gone, everybody's gone. Like nobody's gonna freaking talk to me. I'm gonna have nothing. So it was just like I try, like if he didn't have money, it's okay. I'm gonna do whatever I can to like get us to do stuff or do whatever, because it's like I want you to feel like I'm, in a sense, like I know it's a man's job to provide, but it was just like in any relationship that I'm in, I try to, because I don't want them to feel like I'm feeding off of, like I'm using them or whatever, like, and I want to make my man happy, and that's what I like tried.
Trust me, niggas can tell. We know the difference from.
We know.
We know. We know. Trust me.
So
we know what a
but
thieving
now
is.
I'm like, now I'm like kind of, when I'm dating someone, it's just like I try not to get. I don't want to get too invested because I know what happened to me before. So it's like and I never was used to
growing up.
Yeah, and I wasn't used to like anybody really doing that much for me. Granted, my ex did stuff for me. I mean, you know, but I'm not, now that I'm dating, like, especially older guys, it's just like, I wasn't used to, like, oh my gosh, you got me something? Like,
dating
older people fucked up my life.
They teach you shit. They teach you learn a lot of shit. You learn some shit.
I love dating someone older than me because number one, I learned so much.
Did I?
I learned so much, and now I know what
You're back at it again.
Now I know what I want, and I know what I deserve. So now I'm like, okay, so if you don't have this,
lie to you not, yo. I fuck with this one girl, yo. Shout out to, like, on a real, shout out to her, yo. Like, she taught me some things. Like, we still cool and everything now. Like, I still hit up and everything. But the things she did from a response, I'm talking about, like, I was, probably like 21 at the time. She was like 29, I think. Like, I learned some things on a masculine level like that. I didn't even know. I was like, oh, so this is how it's not supposed to be, but everybody has their own supposed to. But in my head, shit, this is how it's supposed to be. Like, this makes so much sense. Like, this is like, and that's why I ain't gonna lie. Like, females like my age, like sometimes I just be looking at them like, yo, like, what the fuck y'all doing? Fuck y'all doing?
Like, guys, I just be like, you. Oh, okay. Like, you got some growing.
Let me hit these 3 points.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna piggyback off yours first. Because I'm gonna go back to the financial thing in a minute. Because I had a whole nother separate situation about that shit. Because it's some shit that it just made me think about. Yeah, it just a light bulb popped on me. So with yours, it's so much that one person can do to try to hold a relationship.
Facts.
And then I'm gonna just open that up second point too with it. Not a lot of people are willing to change. One.
My chair got stopped.
It's starting to drop. Two, you need space. Like as a relationship, and y'all been together as long as y'all been, y'all need space. So that y'all have your own friends. So that you come yeah.
No. Seriously though, I know your chair is sliding, but seriously on the, like your own friends thing, like y'all can merge friends,
yeah.
But you need your own friends, like
because
it's like whenever like but every relationship goes through this. That moment when you mad at your other half for whatever it is, I can't go tell her homegirl why I'm mad at her.
You go to your boys.
Man, I'm tired of her. She keep coming home late as shit. Girl, he said you keep coming home late, do it again. Like, no. Like, I ain't got time for that
and
shit.
I think that's what really ruined it.
I need niggas that's like, yo, she need to be in the house right now.
So,
like,
one of my boys, he been with his girl for like 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're realizing like, okay, let's get some space between each other. Let's get our own friends, hang out with each other.
4-year mark,
They,
I
not,
tell
many,
you.
not much. They live together, so they still have each other. They go home to each other.
exactly.
But at the same time, they have space. Like he hung out with me. I've been hanging out with both of them since I met him in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like I understand the both of them. I love the both of them to death. Like I do anything for both of them, no matter what. But with her, she's like, she's an adult. She has childish tendencies too, but she's also being a mature adult about her shit now.
Okay.
So she's a little more grown up than she was when we was in college, and she out of college now. So then shit's different.
Yeah, of course, time. Time does that to you.
So back to the financial point. Moving in together, paying bills.
All right, I'm still gonna hold the same point. Where like I'm not gonna put a percentage on it, but I know I'm gonna kick out more than half. Like I'm gonna tell her like, all right, look, we splitting this 50-50. But realistically, if let's just say I'm gonna use simple numbers. Let's say rent every month is $1,200. Boom, living, nice little apartment, garage, whatever. I'm gonna kick out like $750 out the back. That's just me being me. $750, $8, depending on how I'm feeling for real. Even though I promise, yeah, we're gonna pay $600 a piece. Nah, like I'm gonna kick out a little bit more because I want her to save that little bit for whatever it may be. Realistically, if I ain't got it a month, then shit.
She,
all right.
She thought that money to spend on herself sometimes.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Listen.
You
look,
like, that's your money.
She could crochet every day if she wanted to, for real. But like that's just me. Like I'm gonna kick out a little bit extra. I'm gonna promise to say, look, the base minimum is 50%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I know me. I'm gonna kick out more. Like that's just how I am. Like
you're gonna want to do the same shit, but at the same time, not at the same time. You gotta make sure that everything's paid before you go spend that miscellaneous.
Oh, for sure.
Like, don't go spend.
Don't
money
think I'm gonna be out here kicking out extra bread, and you ain't paying your bills. Hey, look,
and a package come to the door, and you like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, the package come to the door, and the rent ain't due. She's gonna put the package outside of the door. All right, like,
I'm gonna send that bitch back. I'm like, listen, come here.
Return the sender with her. Like, get the fuck out.
Get your money back before 30 days.
It's crazy because I was a lot more responsible with money when I was in a relationship because I had to make sure that I was, like, we were taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
again,
you guys know that I was
me from getting money.
in that situation. I lived with my ex, and I felt as though I was a lot more responsible with money because
I completely forgot about it.
I had to make sure that we were taken care of and
Yeah.
not to
Fucking body on me.
I
not
drank some
to,
before I
like,
put it in there.
down him or anything, but we had to, and we had a roommate. But we had me and him split the rent. At first, when we had a roommate, it was me and him split half. Basically, the roommate paid half, and then me and him would split.
Which is
half.
the smartest financial come up,
do that?
hands down.
Wait,
But go ahead.
Repeat that one.
Because the roommate, in essence, they
Actually, no,
split
we
it by the
split it.
rooms.
We split
Okay.
it. No, we actually
makes
split
sense,
it. Did we split it the race? I forgot.
You should.
But
That's what you
either
should
way,
By
do.
the
Each
room.
person should pay this amount.
right. So, I had to make sure, like, yo, you got the, like, did you get the rent or like, I gotta get the tips from blah 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 and I'll have it blah blah blah. So it's just like I knew that wasn't like in his mind, he thought it was his priority, but obviously it's not your priority if you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still out doing different things, which with Lottie Dottie and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
We like the
and
party.
because just because your
Y'all too young for
friends,
that.
right? Just because your friends have access, they can do this at a third, doesn't mean that you can afford to do this at a third.
that's the masculine thing that you got to mature on, because we are all men are victim to that. I'm not even gonna front, yo. Like if especially in that transition, like that transition, like any relationship you have in that transitional phase between like high school and college, and I'm not saying you gotta finish college, but your first 3 years, so in essence between like 17 and 21, there's a lot you go through as a man, like trying to, because at that point you
figuring
kind of
yourself out too.
Yeah, figuring yourself out, moving to that phase where like low key females are starting to fuck with older niggas. So my homegirl, even though we both 19, her nigga might be 23. That nigga got his own car and apartment. Like it's certain like, and not saying it's right, but there's certain stereotypes on a social level that you're just trying to live up to as a guy. Like again, and that can kind of go negatively with the whole providing thing I was talking about. But like, if my boy got a girl and he taking her to, let's just say cheesecake, because I'm not even gonna hit the weird flex, that's me. But like, let's just say my man's taking his girl to cheesecake every Friday, but I'm gonna take my girl to TGIF every other Friday. It's just something about like the in a competition. It's not a competition, but like, damn, if my man's doing this, I should be able to do it because that's my man. Yeah. He within my circle, so I gotta put on the same way he putting on, if that makes sense. Like, it's just a male thing that you go through, like that between college phase. Like, it's weird, but
one of the first girls I dated, my sophomore year in school, she was 23 and I was 19. Wow. I was like, listen, but the thing was, we were really just fucking for like 3 months. Get me to do like relationship type shit. I was like, I am a sophomore in college. I'm 19 years old. You really not got fucking money right now? Yeah. You went to the same school I did. But you know they squeeze us out of money.
See, and this was my thing, like when my ex and I both were in college at the same time, like we both didn't have a lot of money or anything, but my dad gave him the advice of doing sporadic things that don't even cost money, like me. Like I even tried to like get him, like, do you want to, like maybe we can do a picnic or something, It's not okay.
Is this y'all two?
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe we can, like, you know, do a picnic or blah, 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 or something.
Shit was cute, no homo,
or like,
I haven't done it yet. I'm kind of curious.
Or like,
it's cool. It's a cool
there's
vibe,
things you can,
cool vibe.
I mean, what do you think two homeless people, like, that don't have anything?
We're not going to correlate homeless people and people with, like, actual jobs. Nothing against the homeless people out there, but those are two different factors.
People.
Nah, G, like,
And you can be in love with someone and try and show them and don't have anything.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
I understand, like, I guess, and that goes into the emotional part of a relationship.
Yes, but relationships themselves cannot survive off of only I love you. As fucked up as that sounds,
actions speak louder than words.
Because at the end of the day, and I don't care what, and I'm gonna throw the female tangent on this, and I guess if your female followers want to throw something in the comments, you can ask a female.
There's gonna be plenty of comments.
Oh yeah, I know.
Trust me.
And look, you can ask any female, hands down. You can ask yourself. You don't gotta say that out loud. No matter how much you love a nigga, if he ain't making no bread,
it's a run.
snip, how?
I don't care. Like,
no.
and it's not even. The thing is, because as long as he got a plan and a motivation, like me right now, like I ain't even going front. Like I don't make bread. Like I do a lot of things. I have fun. I fly out. But okay, in comparison to like what I want to make. Yo, LA was lit. But listen.
Vlog coming soon, actually.
But listen.
Once I finish it.
If on a real, like I don't make a lot, but I make a decent amount for what I do, and I like having fun. But females fuck with the fact they don't even care how much I make. They just fuck with the fact that like I have a plan and I have a vision.
Yeah.
A bro nigga ain't got that. If he just sitting his ass down, no matter how much you love him, I don't care if he was your first, because you know how that weighs some significant factor on females' lives. But if he was your first, you could love him to death. But if he broke, you're not gonna fuck with him. Yeah. You might fuck him, but you ain't gonna fuck with him. Like.
I told this girl right now, she was trying to mess with this one dude, and all he do is sit around most of the day. I mean, I know we still in college, but like, He said around most of the day just smoke.
Facts.
I'm like, dude,
And no
he ain't
offense,
really trying to do
it's
nothing
niggas like
with his
them
life.
that their girlfriends be dragging on. I'm sorry. Like, it's the truth.
It's true,
It's
though.
the truth. It's
It's
the truth.
really
It's the
true.
truth. It's the truth.
They
It's
see
the
all
truth.
these niggas
I'm sorry.
thinking something's gonna happen. Like,
The nigga
what
that
if
sits
it
his
don't?
ass in the house all day and his girlfriend is out working, I swear on everything she fucking somebody else.
oh, I got
Y'all
a
gonna hate me.
situation. I got a
Y'all gonna hate
situation
me.
for that
I'm
too.
just making big eyes.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Got a situation for that too.
Y'all gonna hate me.
She gonna hate me when I say this shit. One of the girls I work with, her sister, basically, so the guy she fucking married, who's a dickhead, sits at home, watch TV all day. He works for his family. He makes his own hours, basically.
That's a lit ass job.
It is.
But
it's
here's
still
where
lazy.
this is
Hold on,
going.
hold on.
Here's where this is going. She basically paid all the rent at the apartment.
Oh.
I ain't done. I'm not done.
Oh.
I'm not done. She's pregnant now, and they about to get a house. And guess who paying for it?
She is.
Mm-hmm.
She fucking somebody else. She fucking somebody else. Yo, I'm keeping the stack. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I fucked a girl that, you know, and it's just because like it's just something about a nigga that's on his shit that females just love. Like, I just like being on my shit just because, you feel me? But
Because it's your own business. You have your
Yes,
own
I
shit.
got
You
my
in
own
your
plan
own
and
lane
everything.
that you want to
But,
take
like,
care of shit, and the people will come along.
I'm trying to tell you, the niggas that just be sitting on the couch, dad females, like, and the thing is, she won't even tell you she got a nigga. She just be dragging. You'll find out out the blue, like, you had a nigga this whole time? Yeah, he don't really do much.
I don't do much.
Oh.
You want to know what's crazy though? And I'm gonna put myself on blast right now.
Damn, you got quiet. See what she said.
I did. Matter of fact, you might want to turn that down.
It ain't even that loud. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it and put it on 5.
But I'm not even gonna in my last relationship. Now
I'm gonna walk away on this one.
I didn't like have sex with anyone else, but I was definitely like
You had a little side piece. Just go ahead and say it.
I wouldn't even call it a side piece. It was more of I was invested in the thought of someone else, and that was kind of like messing up my mind because I knew that I loved my ex, but I didn't like he didn't have what I wanted.
I am honestly startled right now, yo.
And because sometimes it takes a dramatic thing to happen to you in order
It's
to like
sad, but it's so true though.
But exactly to really like motivate you and push
Get on
you.
your shit.
And now I know, number one, as far as relationships goes, I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for right now. As of the time me being, I'm
Where you at right now? You know
where
what
I'm
you
at
want.
right now.
Yeah.
I know what I want. But at the same time, it's like
I ain't telling the full story.
I think that too, and it's funny because the reason, like one of the reasons of like breaking up was to focus on ourselves, and I feel like I've grown since then as far as like I'm doing better than where I was when I was in a relationship. Once you're by yourself, you learn yourself. Once you learn yourself, then you really know, like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do for a female, or this is how I want this female to do to me, or like
Me now compared to me fucking 6 months ago.
what?
Shorty.
Yo, what? Me a couple years ago. I'm still wild, but like now I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I think that comes too. Like we're getting older, and we're maturing and learning different things along the way. Like when I tell you this whole situation, like really, this whole past year really matured me, like in a way that I never felt like I'm. Like number one, I know that I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Like
You gotta have that kind of energy. Like, as I would say as a nigga, I just be having big dick energy. Like anything I do, I just got big dick energy. Like
You gotta have confidence, bro.
no.
Stay humble at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Oh, you can't fuck with me. Ha, you thought.
And keep yourself
And like,
together.
on the
and
inside,
watch
I probably can't, but
watch
fuck
that shit
it.
come. Watch it just come right
Fuck
around.
it.
People, there's a lot of girls that I fuck with that I have. that I never thought I would like have a chance with. But it's like, you keep yourself. You're like, all right, I'm gonna just play it cool. I'm just stay cool and be myself. Once you be yourself and really figure out who the fuck you are,
Yo,
people get attracted to that shit.
yo, I fucking said that. I said that.
This took me almost a year to figure this shit out.
Same.
bro. And then like, I guess you could throw this back in there, but
Okay.
like. That's what like people, males don't understand. It's just like, yo, it's not even the fact that niggas doing better than you. It's when niggas doing better than you and you don't have that emotional bond with your girl. Because emotional bonds is what keeps her within your kind of loop. And then what you doing is what strengthens the emotional bond, if that makes sense. Like, she has to be emotionally attached to you, boom. Then she feel like, oh, you on your shit and I like you, that I'm good. But if you're not on your shit, she just like you.
Exactly.
She can like anybody.
Exactly.
So it's just like you gotta be able to really be on it, because if she just like you, but she finds some other nigga that she might find interesting, but really doing his shit, now that the fields are even. So now that means either means you either gotta start doing your shit, because if not, he gonna get her emotionally attached and he wins. Like it's.
And
So, I mean, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? My point still stays the same. As a guy, I just feel like we need to take care of everything, and females just need to be emotionally there. On the back end, behind closed door, I feel like it should be equal thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, but when I'm out in public, I'm gonna just make sure my girl get it. I'm gonna want to show her off like a fucking princess that she is. So I'm gonna take care of shorty. Just whenever I'm down, like I said, just hey, look out for me.
Right.
But I'm not gonna abuse that down thing. I'm not ready to be up 1 month, down next month. Like, no, let me get this consistent, because
stay up.
Yeah, like if I'm down for a month, shit happens. You feel me? Like, you never know. I might have to pay. Something might happen on my family side that I gotta take care of. I just need you to look out for me when that happens. But then once I get back on my feet, I'm back to show you off again. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like men should do men things, and I know. Oh, what's a man thing? But we not stupid here, y'all. Like y'all know how it is.
And sometimes I hate when people sometimes ask me like, what's a real definition of a man? Like, there is no real definition. It's always what in the head of that man he thinks what he should do as a man.
Yeah.
And once you give that definition, that shows who the fuck you are.
Yeah. Because there's a father. It's different from a husband. Like, and people be like, oh, that's the same. Nah, like there's a different
between a father and a husband
and a brother. Like, those are 3 different men already. So it's just because
it gets to a point when you have to be all 3.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna tell my daughter, like, yo, don't fuck with all these boys, blah 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 blah, because this and that. But like, it's like I feel like your daughters are the best one, because you'll be all 3. Like, you're gonna look out and be a father for her, not in like a statutory, like, creepy kind of way. You are gonna be her best boyfriend in an awkward way. Like, you're gonna look out for her. Yeah. And then you also gonna be her best big brother. Like, whenever you have a daughter, you have to play the role
my
of all
dad is
3.
my Nick.
Yeah. That's the type of thing I want to do whenever I have kids.
I know, like, ending point for me. I just feel as though, you know, everybody, both sides should be there emotionally and financially. Now, I don't want to say I want my man to take care of me, like, you need to take care of me, but I want to be able to, like, if something were to happen to him, that I can, like, still provide for us as well, just in case if something did happen to him. But I do, like, out of love, like, out of who that person is, their natural instinct, like, now I know that that's what I deserve, in a sense. Like, you know, a guy should be able to do certain things for me, and if you can't do that, then that's not something that I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and try to train up a child, if you know what I mean. Like, train up a man. This is not.
You can't raise a man.
Exactly. That's
Damn,
not
what song was that? Who sung that song?
I don't know, bro.
Reasoning.
I know what you're talking
know
about, but I'm not ready to sit here and play the
Whoa.
whole.
Who sung that song?
I'm not. No, I don't know it.
Too bad I'm not in my house. I can say, Alexa, play. Yo, but
First world problems.
I'm not training up a dude. If you don't have what I want, then I'm sorry, next. Like, it is what it is. If you can be there and listen to me, I'm there to listen to you.
Yeah.
If you can provide for me, then whatever you need, if you need, I'm going to provide for you.
Hey, man. K. Michelle. She sang that song. You had to look it up.
Hey, listen. I need a K Michelle.
Cheers to a good show.
Hey, man, to a good show.
Once you grab
Pause.
one of these
Pause.
bottles,
Pause.
empty shit again.
Hey, look at it.
It's empty, damn it.
Fill it up with
You gonna
Bacardi,
pick
too.
up the Bacardi.
Listen,
Okay.
Jack Boy's back at it again,
I'm
man.
gonna grab a wine bottle. You feel me?
Wow. Santerre. Vincent. Hey, you already know we getting down. I'm in the city, man. You know, I'm dragging. And holla at me. Hey, somebody come for me in Texas, for real, for real. If you got any Texas viewers, just holla at me, yo. I'm in Houston all the time.
That's the next trip. We're gonna go to Texas.
Yes,
Shit,
Texas. You guys come to North
What part of Texas?
Carolina.